Making the headlines tonight, the Sultan of Brunei and the presidents and prime ministers of ASEAN member states paid a courtesy visit to His Majesty King Norodom ceremony. And Prime Minister Hun Sen said that the private sector has and continues to play an important and indispensable role in joining ASEAN's effort to promote the developments. This is the Daily Roundup on EAC News Channel. A very good evening to you. I am Dekanin. The King of Cambodia, His Majesty King Norodom ceremony graciously allowed the Sultan of Brunei and the presidents and prime ministers of ASEAN member states to pay a courtesy visit to the Royal Palace at 10 a.m. on Thursday. EAC News reporter Dashan Gojin has more.
Present during the royal visit in the Palace Throne Hall was also Prime Minister Hun Sen, the Minister of the Royal Palace, Kong Sam-ol, and the King's personal advisor, Kui Sopal. ASEAN heads of state and government who came to pay their respects to the King included the Sultan of Brunei, the President of Indonesia, the President of the Philippines, the Prime Ministers of China, Vietnam, Laos, Thailand, and Singapore, and the Foreign Minister of Ukraine. According to the Cambodian Ministry of Foreign Affairs, 34 ASEAN heads of state and government and leaders of international institutions are attending the 40th and 41st ASEAN summits and related summits from the 10th to 13th November 2022 in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Darshana Gauchan, EAC News.
The 2022 ASEAN Chairman, Prime Minister Hun Sen, has said that in the context of returning to a normal socio-economic situation, the private sector has and continues to play an important and indispensable role in joining ASEAN's efforts to promote the development of environmentally friendly, resilient, and sustainable practices. Speaking at the ASEAN Business and Investment Summit 2022, Prime Minister Hun Sen said that private sector assistance has helped ASEAN to boost economic activity, trade, and investment, and especially promote foreign direct investment and maximize the benefits of existing ASEAN free trade agreements. This assistance has further helped promote the development of information technology, digital technology, research, innovation, and human resources through the transfer of technology, knowledge, reskilling, and upskilling. The ASEAN chairman further stressed the importance of promoting fraternal development, the environment, and digitalization to reduce the digital gap, supplement financial needs for the rehabilitation of sustainable socio-economic development, and more. The ASEAN Business and Investment Summit 2022 began on the 9th of November 2022 and will end on the 10th of November 2022. The meeting will focus on the ongoing Russia-Ukraine war, socio-economic recovery from the COVID-19 pandemic, ASEAN's digital age, green and sustainability growth, and especially the benefits of free trade agreements between private companies and ASEAN leaders. Prime Minister Hun Sen and Thai Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha have agreed upon 8 points, which includes further cooperation and trade between Cambodia and Thailand. The two heads of government have agreed to promote trade to reach $15 billion. EAC News reporter Dashan Gojin has the details.
The two prime ministers met at the Peace Palace on Thursday, 10th November, where they agreed to continue working together to promote the core role of ASEAN and to promote cooperation in the fields of education, tourism, trade, and especially in the fields of agriculture, border security, climate change, transportation links, and demining. Minister attached to the Prime Minister, Ieng Sopalait, told reporters after the meeting, promoting trade cooperation by seeking further trade in other sectors, especially agriculture, will increase trade volume between the two countries up to $15 billion. Trade between Cambodia and Thailand in 2021 reached nearly $8 billion, which was an increase of 10% compared to 2020. Exports from Cambodia to Thailand in 2021 amounted to $894 million, a 22% difference to 2020, which had seen Cambodian exports amount to $1.15 billion. Imports from Thailand increased by 16% from $6.1 billion in 2020 to $7.1 billion in 2021. Darshana Gauchan, EAC News.
The spokesperson of the Ministry of Interior, Kiew Sopet, has clarified that U.S. security forces have not requested for the right to shoot if bystanders use their phones to take pictures of the U.S. presidential convoy attending the ASEAN summit in Cambodia. Spokesperson Kim Suk-paek confirmed to EAC News by telephone on Wednesday evening that U.S. security forces have not requested the right to shoot anyone who uses their phone to take pictures or videos of the U.S. presidential convoy in Cambodia while President Joe Biden is in the country to attend the ASEAN summit. The clarification came after a widely shared Telegram voice message falsely claimed that U.S. security forces had asked the Cambodian government for permission to shoot anyone who tries to follow or overtake the U.S. presidential convoy carrying President Biden and his delegation to the ASEAN summit. The viral voice message also claimed that the security forces had requested the right to shoot anyone who raises their phone to take pictures of the presidential convoy and the suspicion that the phone could be a weapon. The Ministry of Interior spokesperson responded to a query from EAC News saying, "Such a thing does not exist. This information is untrue. Even if the request was real, it is doubtful that we would agree to it. Usually, the safety precautions of the U.S. delegation have been implemented and everything will be in order." The royal government has prepared more than 10,000 joint forces to patrol and protect the street of Phnom Penh, where visiting delegations will drive through, and particularly around the Sokha Hotel, where the ASEAN Summit is primarily being hosted, in order to secure the safety of both national and foreign delegations attending the summit. President Joe Biden will visit Cambodia from the 12th to the 13th of November to attend the East Asia Summit and the annual U.S.-ASEAN Summit. The U.S. president will then attend the G20 Summit from the 13th to the 16th of November in Indonesia.
If it's happening and you need to know about it, you'll get it all right here. EAC News brings you updates and breaking news in English across all of our platforms and channels. The EAC News app, YouTube, Facebook, Telegram, Twitter, and our website www.eacnews.asia. Join me and the rest of the EAC News team every day on your favorite channels. EAC News, Cambodia made clear.
According to the director of Sihanoukville Provincial Department of Tourism, Tang Suchit Krishna, approximately 500,000 visitors came to Sihanoukville during the 3-day water festival holiday from the 7th to the 9th of November 2022. EAC News reporter Dachan Gochin has more details.
The director of the Sihanoukville Provincial Department of Tourism stated that there were a total of 494,919 tourists that came to Sihanoukville during this period, indicating a 344.55% increase in tourism from the previous year. From this total, 488,608 were local visitors and 6,311 were foreign visitors. Additionally, there were 6 flights that arrived at the Sihanoukville airport, carrying a total of 249 passengers, indicating a 500% increase from the previous year. The flights were carrying 16 local visitors and 233 foreign visitors. In comparison, there was only 1 flight that landed in Sihanoukville during the Water Festival in 2021, carrying 22 people. In regard to the islands in Sihanoukville, there were 2,780 visitors in total, of which 1,948 were local visitors and 832 were foreign visitors. As for beaches and resorts, a total of 491,890 visitors were recorded, indicating an increase of 353.07% from the previous year. From the total, 486,644 were local visitors and 5,246 were foreign visitors. Darshana Gauchan, EAC News.
Thank you for watching the Daily Roundup here on EAC News Channel. For more breaking news and updates, check our website eacnews.asia or search EAC News on Telegram, Smart TV, or at your favorite app store. More from the EAC News team tomorrow night at 8 p.m. See you then.